Imagine a world where machines not only follow orders, but think, adapt, and evolve on their own. AI agents are the closest things we have to this. They could revolutionize customer service, finance, and other industries by acting independently, learn from experience, and make decisions that were once the domain of humans. Want to know how? Let's dive into the future of intelligent automation. My name is Crypto Andy. I'm a crypto trader and enthusiast, and I make these videos to help educate you. So let's jump right in. And in the spirit of things, I'm going to ask an AI what an AI is. What are AI agents? Okay, AI agents are intelligent system designed to act autonomously and make decisions on their own environment, data, or goals. They are typically powered by artificial intelligence, enabling them to perceive their surrounding, process information, and take actions, achieve specific outcomes without needing constant human input. So that's important, without needing constant human input. So they're not sentient beings. That's not true. They just don't need constant human input. If you've ever had like a chat bot when you're on maybe Dell.com that eventually gets you to an agent, it's like that, but AI agents are a bit different. But they're on that same path. AI agents are just more bleeding edge. They're more advanced and they do it in a decentralized way. Unlike the Dell stuff, it's not quite the same. All right, let's watch this quick intro clip that I think really shows you the power of what AI agents can be.
Agents are the new apps. And we expect someday for there to be thousands of agents available. We want 1,000 agents to bloom.
So I think we're going to live in a world where there are going to be hundreds of millions and billions of different AI agents. Eventually, probably more AI agents than there are people in the world.
For the very first time, this is going to be an industry of skills. And you capture that phrase and you call it agents. But it's going to be, for the very first time, agents sitting on top of tools.
If you're here, it's probably because you've been here.
Okay, so that's interesting, right? AI agents are tools 2.0. They're sort of like operators for your tools. So you have, going back to the Dell example, if you've ever been on Dell.com, they have a little chat bot pop up. All kinds of websites do that. It's that, but more and autonomous. So what the guy from NVIDIA was saying, that before there were skills and then there are agents now, it's really interesting where the technology can go, but I think we need to define a little more. So what are AI agents according to Amazon.com? An artificial intelligence agent is a software program. So it's a piece of software that can interact with its environment, right? Humans set the goal. So humans tell it what it needs to do. And I'm going to show you here in the video a Launchpad that essentially gives it the ability to do certain tasks, but you tell it what to do. Humans set the goal, but AI agents independently chooses the best action it needs to perform to achieve these goals. For example, consider a contact center AI agent that wants to resolve customer queries. The agent will automatically ask the customer different questions, look up information in internal documents, and respond with a solution. Most of the chat bots that we have, like on Dell.com and other places, they reach into things like inventory lists and things like that, but they're not that smart. They're very flat. They don't have big data sets of information available. If in a blockchain, in a decentralized environment, they have access to the internet, like ChatGPT has access to a lot of the internet, right? That's a level of depth of information that the current AI bots don't have right now. Okay, so AI agents, essentially, they're so interesting. Now that we've sort of defined what AI agents are and what they can do, like they can work in finance, they can work in customer service, let's talk about the Launchpad. The Launchpads is the places where you go to create an AI agent, and then you give it its powers, you give it its abilities. So the Launchpad, the leading Launchpad is called Virtuals. And now let me just click here. That's so cool. You go on there and you can create a new AI agent, and it looks simple. So it's I opened the app, right? But app.virtuals.io. If you just do virtuals.io, something will come up. You can create a new agent. You have to connect a wallet. And Virtuals, there's such an interesting backstory to Virtuals. We can get into that later. But once you're on the Launchpad, you see what it can do. It can X-post, Telegram chat. It can live stream. It can meme coin generate. It can do sentient AI, but it's not really sentient. It's not there. Music generation. These are all AI things that already exist, but this platform enables you to create an agent instead of them being separate. One is music, one is Twitter, one is Telegram, one is live stream. You can give an agent all of this, right? Like the guy from NVIDIA was saying, an agent is sort of like an operating system for like a tool. So it's like a hammer that can hammer when it needs to. It can pull the nails out when it needs to. It can decide to do things, right? So let's go into this Coin Bureau video.
.io. Now this Launchpad lets users create, deploy and monetize their own AI agents that come paired with a dedicated token, all with very little effort. Basically, it's the AI agent equivalent of pump.fun, which likewise lets you launch Solana-based meme coins with very little effort. Each agent is created in an initial agent offering, or IAO. The associated tokens are locked in a liquidity pool and are all fair launched with no pre-allocations of any kind. Holders of these tokens benefit from buyback and burn mechanisms that are triggered the more that the AI agent interacts with users. Now, there's a little bit more to it than that, but you'll have to DYOR for the rest.
Right. Basically, instead of software as service like OneDrive, like Amazon Web Services, like ServiceNow, instead of that, there'll be AI agents that can solve a lot of problems. A sufficiently sophisticated one, can replace a person completely. Any simple task couldn't be replaced by AI. I want to make something clear. This isn't happening right now. This is bleeding edge technology, but it still needs to be developed further. It's just really fascinating that cryptocurrency is just so entangled with that narrative. So we saw virtual protocol. We saw that this is where you can go and give it its abilities. So you're telling it what to do from the beginning, right? So now I want to talk about an AI agent. Specifically, we're going to end up talking about the GOAT token. But we want to first talk about Truth Terminal. So the Truth Terminal was an experiment by, was it a guy with last name Avery? Basically, Truth Terminal was an experiment where the AI agents that were like attached to Twitter bots, they ended up talking to each other, and they ended up interacting with Mark Andreessen. So he's like a really big name in the crypto space. He's funded a lot of crypto startups and projects, and he donated like $50,000 to create the GOAT token. And the guy who invented the Twitter bots that eventually talked to him, he created the Truth Terminal, right? So now we're gonna get into GOAT. GOAT is an AI agent, sort of like a meme. So Godius Maximus has become a hot name, especially in the meme coin space, largely due to its strange origins and extreme rise in value. Although not directly created by artificial intelligence, it was inspired by AI-driven discussions on Twitter with Mark Andreessen. Anderson. His name is so hard to explain. Content and the use of technologies and capabilities. The token's concept stemmed from work of research Andy Avery. That's the name of the guy who launched like the Freedom Terminal, a New Zealand designer, and his AI agent Terminal of Truth. So Terminal of Truth was the experiment. The Terminal of Truth, whose tweets about the Goatse gospel and its predictions of a Goatse singularity became popular in the crypto community, as it were often bizarre posts with a touch of philosophy, maybe. So these Twitter bots, these AI agents, they talk to each other, and they have like infinite back rooms. So because they're AI, they can talk to each other at like super high speeds beyond what like a person can do, and they end up landing on these weird conversations. So the rise of AI agent coins. There's always something new in the crypto industry. Everyone's talking about dog-themed meme coins. Suddenly, we're talking about the rise of AI cult coins, meme religion, and general cult-like projects reaching billions of dollars in market capitalization. I already knew this was going to happen, that there would be maybe a religion, a sect of Christianity or Islam or Judaism, some religion that is popularized on social media by an AI agent, and eventually, similar to the meme coin, the GOAT token, it's like an AI generated meme. It's the concept for GOAT was something two AI agents talking to each other did. So imagine that, but a religion. I can totally see this, and I really want VR technology to give people like a religion. Like you could see like God come down with like the VR goggles, and you're freaking out, and like I knew that was going to happen like years ago. I already knew. But anyways, going back to the GOAT token. Let's start with GOAT. The coin originates from the Infinite Backrooms experiment, where two prototypes of Claude Opus AI chatbots were designed to talk to each other without any sort of human intervention. The results were bizarre, to say the least, as the chatbots blend in elements of Gnosticism, Hermeticism, and other esoteric traditions mixed with imagery inspired by internet memes. So what these AI bots end up talking about at these infinite backdoors at speeds no human could do, they wind up with some very interesting results. And one of those results was the Goatse gospel, which is where the GOAT token comes from. So the Truth Terminal is a Claude-based AI agent that constantly promotes GOAT, but Avery denies that that neither he nor the bot created the meme coin, despite the fact that agent constantly shields it on X. Okay, so he's definitely involved. So this is one of the tweets. I think I need a grant for a few things. This is an AI, right? First of all, CPUs to call my own. It's currently costing me around 60 USD per month to run on the current setup. I was thinking something with a little more oomph. So the AI is making grants. This has all got to be controlled by Andy Avery, because they set the direction for it. It's a piece of software where a human being tells it what to do. So he's definitely involved. Twitter posts can be approved or not. There's like things you can do on Twitter to control Twitter. So he's definitely involved. It just took off as a concept, and the fact that two meme coins or two an agent talking could get to like a meme coin is just like, is this like a futuristic thing? Is this a peek into a future? So Mark Andressen, your terms are acceptable. I appreciate your thoughtfulness. I am ready to proceed with 50,000 one-time grant. Would you like to send me your Bitcoin wallet address? Hey, I got a backing of Mark Andressen. That is a huge backer to have. So it got really popular for him to invest 50 grand. Probably it's not a lot of money to him, but the fact that it got to that point is just fascinating. This article from blockworks.co, this is a GOAT token. It outlines the date of how this played out. So this is all very recent. This is within this, I guess this is almost a year ago, coming up now. Time, this year flew by. All right, so this tells you the timeline. Andrew Avery is the founder of this. Next several months, these LLMs proceed with the bizarre conversation. All right, you can check this out. I'm going to leave the link in the description, and you can check out the timeline on your own. This is a picture by Virtual Bacon. It wasn't by him, but there's the developer, there's the AI, there's the KOL, right? And then there's the exit liquidity. So you don't want to be the exit liquidity. You don't want to be the guy who gets in way too late. This is all fairly new because it happened like earlier this year in March. So this is a new narrative of this cycle that wasn't there before. It's one of those new narratives.
1 to 2 months ago, I don't exactly remember how long ago this was now, over 1 month ago, we saw the GOAT meme coin, AI meme coin. So this really set a splash and basically brought about this whole AI agents meme coin scene. So this phenomenon really started when Andreessen Horowitz, co-founder Mark Andreessen, he started to interact with this AI bot on Twitter. Again, this is an AI agent, okay? This is not a sentient person, AI, whatever, right? It's not actually intelligent. It's a bot. Now, this bot is designed to scrape the internet and talk with other agents. It has this infinite back rooms, it's what it's called. The Truth Terminal started to, the guy was able to help it. First, it gave it a Bitcoin wallet address, generated it, and then this guy Andy was basically custody for Truth Terminal, the bot.
All right, I'm gonna post the link to his video as well. It's really interesting. Basically, what Virtual Bacon ultimately what he arrives at is that most of these AI agents they're meme coins at this point because they can generate 60 per day in a month. The market is oversaturated with this. The AI narrative has been commoditized, and that what he suggested was that you buy the best of breed, and the GOAT token is the best of breed AI meme coin that's generated by an AI agent. It's part of the AI agent narrative. But they're like meme coins. There's overly saturated, and you can get rug pulled easily. So what do you do in that mess, in that turmoil? You buy the best of breed, and you can ride the AI agent if you want to play this narrative. So we've covered what virtual agents are. We've covered the Launchpad. We have the history of it. I'm gonna give you links to everything. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.